Hi ladies, Kathy here. So earlier I fell asleep on the couch back here while the ducks slept over here in my cami and my leggings. So I'm going to show it to you. It's a bra replacement. I'm a 32L. That's 44 here, 32 here, 40 on my hips. And we won't talk about the waist, but I will show you what it does. All right, so it's a cami. Cami in a level 4 or 5 have what I call fluff control, or it's variable compression. It's something patented by Ruby Ribbon. So if you're like, oh, I tried stuff on, I did that, right? I tried stuff on Facebook and other ads thinking it would work because I saw the ads. No, that is why Ruby Ribbon uses real women like myself to socially sell their products. I am an independent stylist with the company. So that's how I make my money, right? Is I help educate women about these products and show them and help them learn how to take sizes so they can find their sizes. And I'm there to help answer questions. So, so you could buy something at the mall, right? You still have to pay a sales girl, right? And then the overhead and all that other fun stuff. And it's probably going to dig into your lymphatic system. Your straps might fall. Maybe something, you know, those hooks in the back. That was a problem for me because I'm like used to be an odd size. So when I learned of Ruby Ribbon about a year ago, April 11th, 2021 was the first time I put one on my body. And you should have seen me measuring because I'd gone through so many bras that did not work in 2020. And I was like, oh my gosh, did I really gain that much weight during COVID? Yeah. I'll share that video. Anyway, where I was trying to take measurements. So I was 45 here, now I'm 44. So I didn't lose much weight up on the girls. But here I started off as a 35. So that's an odd size. So it makes it really hard to really find a bra that really fits. Now I'm at 32. And because I'm totally in love, right? So it's, no, just kidding. And then my waist, we're not going to talk about, but I will show it to you. But the camis in levels 4 and 5, they kind of help. And then the hips. My hips were 45 one of the first times that I took measurements. And then they were kind of at a 44 and then 42, and now they're 40 before I have a cami or leggings on them. So these leggings will take an inch off of my hips. It is the craziest thing. So let me show you. So measurements are the key, right? So we'll go ahead and start down here, right? Normally I start with the chest, but we're going to start down here. So at the hips, right? Because that's where the cami comes, right? And that's about a 40, right? And then I'm going to pull this up. So look at my fluff, right? I know, I mean, don't look at it, but it is job security for me. So if I come around here, I mean, I guess I really need to show this to you, right? So underneath here is like a 39. I might have been eating a lot of chocolate lately, or maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to put these back on before I get up to the upper part and then show you those measurements again. So remember that was a 39. Sometimes it's all the way up even like a 41, depends on what I've eaten and stuff, right? So if we go over here, I can't even see. That is at a 35. Yeah, because I got the cami and then the Intimie band that's patented. Seriously, I mean, you're seeing that. And then this is coming up as a 39. So it took an inch off of my hips. So up on here, right, my girl is going to be like to my waistband, right, if I'm not in there. So these we just like lift up in here and we adjust them. It's super awesome. All right. So the easiest measurement, I think, is the one that's underneath the band, right? Because that's where your bra band goes, right? So what is that? It is a 32. And this cami is actually a snug one on me. So it kind of minimizes it. So you want, this is the tricky part, is you want to make sure that this one's parallel, coming across the biggest part of your girls, right? And I used to wear, so on this one it is minimizing me because I normally measure a 44, and this is measuring a 43 on here. So, but normally, but you can kind of see that it's a little, but I wanted to, I wanted my belly to be kind of smoothed out a little bit. And so if you do notice there is that little spillage, this is what I need to do. So I wear them, I have them on my body and everything else, depending on the style, right? Each one's kind of a little bit different, just like bras, right? I'll have it warm up to my body, and then I carefully, if I know that I love how it feels everywhere, but there's normally a 12-inch difference. Most women aren't going to have this issue. But this girl is also, I know, TMI, an inch bigger than this one. So I'm going to have, did you have, you know, one that maybe spills over your thing and the other cup kind of like, see, like this one is nice and fine, right? And this one just has a little bit of that. Also, I fell asleep on the couch, and as you saw, I let the girl out and then kind of adjusted her, but I can open up the cup this way by gently kind of stretching up on this material. Sometimes, depending on the style, I might need to do this for a few minutes, and I might have to do this several times, depending on, like on the Heritage collections. I've had to do that a little bit more, the Diva, the Empress, the Lumina, because they have like kind of thicker up in here versus some of our other styles like the lace. The pinup is one of my favorites, straight out of the bag. Works for me. The original, but I'm a short torso girl, so it's so comfortable that I forget, a lot of them I forget I'm wearing them and I fall asleep in them. But anyway, I hope that kind of shows you a little bit like how they work. And as you can see, they are wire free and they do lift. And again, if I don't have it up in there, right, it's going to be pretty much to my waist. They really do work.